humanoids, and welcome to 300 Seconds of Science. I'm Adam Bonomo. Anyway, we're off to a great start so far this semester, and we have so much more great stuff coming up for you. Now, we recently got an interview with the University of Akron NASA Robotics mining team. And anyway, they went to a competition in Florida. Although it was no vacation for them, they often spent more than 12 hours a day at the competition. That's some dedication, especially since these teams have already put months of work into these robots already. So what exactly goes into making one of these robots?
The robot itself, which is a full design process. So from scratch, we build an idea of how we want the robot to work, how it's going to look, what all of these aspects are, and we sit down for months and design all of these things on the computer-aided design software. So we then basically order components online from various vendors and then assemble a robot.
Our robotics team is set up in 3 different groups. We have our mechanical team, our hardware team, which is the electrical side of everything, and then we also have our software team. So the body itself is all made out of extruded aluminum, which we get from a company called Item, and they do actually all the cutting for free, but we still have to buy the aluminum. And then all the outside of it is made out of acrylic. The reason we do that is for dust tolerance. And then we have tank treads. This is an electronic actuator, hydraulic actuator, to move the bucket. And then in here we have all of the different electronics. So it's a lot of teamwork together between those 3 teams, the hardware, the software, and the mechanicals. The mechanicals do all of their design for the outside, and then the hardwares do all of their design for the inside.
No, it's not just a robotics mining team we have many other robotics teams. Now, the University of Akron actually got 2nd place in this tournament, and seeing as if it's a nationwide tournament, that's quite a feat. Now, when the team went to Florida, they actually had a theme, and that theme actually gave the robot its name.
So we had a snow cone machine, and we had to figure out, we had to have a theme to match the snow cone machine to allow us to bring it, for a reason. So the theme was Christmas. So we were bringing the snow from Ohio down to Florida. So we had to figure out a way to make our robot themed around Christmas. So we sat around and we were thinking and we were drawing out acronyms on the board, and we finally figured out Chrissy was a pretty good one because it sounds like Christmas. But it actually stands for Celestial High-Powered Robotic Intelligence System, Timely Excavating Elements. So it's a mouthful, but when you go to NASA loves their acronyms.
Now, Chrissy made us get to thinking, where's robotics going to be in 5 or 10 years?
Me personally, robotics, especially like keeping with the NASA theme, we've sent so many robots to Mars now, and we actually have them that they can move around and take samples and stuff like that. So maybe we'll send even more to different planets. And also in a lot of like biomedical aspects, people have been making like robotic arms as well as legs.
I think one of the big drawbacks to that right now is battery technology. Not to get into the details, but you don't have the ability to sell robots that walk around like iRobot or whatever popular media you like, those robots. But I think if those kind of advances happen in the next 5 years, I'd like to think that all the tools for those robots, all the motors and control systems, they already exist.
Now, the fact that that's a possibility is amazing. We've come so far in just the past couple years in robotics. Looking at the future is something that is unbelievable. Although, they had a couple of things they wanted to say to all the science lovers out there.
You don't have to be good at math and science to be good at making robots. Kids do it all the time, and so do people who aren't even engineers. So there's a huge market out there for people to just get involved and get the ideas flowing, because it doesn't always take an engineer to get an idea.
So many awesome things going on in the science community and on our very own campus. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a like, really help us out because it's really cool when you do that. I'm Adam Bonomo, and that was 300 Seconds of Science. So go out, enjoy life, and stay curious.